Hello, I'm Ryan McGowan, and I have to say, it was a bold thing for the Hutchinson girls to dress up as hunters for the Powder Puff game. But few St. Mary's girls dared to be bolder. With zero hesitation, we decided that two could play at that game. I mean, throwing on some camo is easy, but dressing up as a beekeeper, that takes dedication and an amount of enthusiasm that is frankly unparalleled. Lilly Linkous was among the brave few of us who met their challenge head-on and showed up to the game in a beekeeper's outfit, tapping into the endless well of confidence and spirit that she possesses. To those of you who have not had the pleasure of knowing Lilly, I do not envy you. However, even if your only exposure to Lilly is through her Point Master Chapel announcements, it doesn't take a detective to figure out that Lilly is a fiercely passionate individual and will leave you questioning whether you actually even have school spirit. Spoiler, the answer is no. Not as much as Lilly. With her multifaceted personality and contagious laughter, Lilly will always find a way to make your day brighter than it was before. Now, I won't keep you waiting any longer. Open your ears for your Point Master and our class's Mr. Worldwide, Mr. 305, Lilly Linkous.
Have you ever seen me in a dead sprint down the halls? Or maybe you've seen me flying past you down Walnut Grove. In case you haven't, I'll share a few stories with you. I tend to drive over the speed limit just a little. This has gotten me in some trouble, especially in Hardin County, also known as Pickwick, Tennessee. I was driving with my friends, and I was, of course, in a rush to get back home. We almost made it back into the neighborhood when a sheriff going the other direction turned on his lights and made a U-turn. Addison, in the back seat, quickly said, "It's probably not for us." But unfortunately, it was indeed for us because I was going 26 miles over the speed limit. Yes, the rumors are true. I did go to court for that. And yes, I did get my license suspended for 10 days. I definitely learned my lesson that day, and I now know that being in a hurry does not mean that I can completely disregard the speed limit signs. My being in a hurry has become a bit of an inconvenience for other people, so I would like to make some apologies. First, I would like to apologize to anyone that has ever walked with me to anything. When I am walking to class, I always end up about 10 steps ahead of my friends. I usually hear them yelling behind me saying, "Lilly, why are you running? You are not late." To which I normally reply with, "I'm just a fast walker. Y'all should know this about me by now." Sometimes they try to keep up and walk with me, but it doesn't last long. Most of the time, I can hear the other person become out of breath, and they will eventually slow down because it's almost impossible to match my high-speed walking pace, and I will never be the one to slow my walking pace to match theirs. My biggest apology, though, goes to the poor freshmen that I drive to school in the morning. At the beginning of the year, I was so stressed out about being late to school, and I was in such a hurry in the morning that I made them walk to the corner in between their houses and wait outside under a stop sign, sort of like a bus stop. I needed them to be able to get into my car quickly, and I felt like it was unnecessary to waste time driving and waiting at both of their houses when they could easily wait on the corner for me. I also made sure to let them know that if they were late, I would not wait on them, and they would be left behind. Lucia and Langston, I'm so sorry. Don't worry, I stopped making them do that. It got a little too cold, and I realized that it was a bit cruel to make them stand outside at 7 a.m. every morning. So, as you can tell, I do not walk through life, I run. It doesn't matter where I'm going or what I'm doing, I am always trying to get there as fast as I can. I have gone through my life just trying to get to the next big thing. I'm trying to get through every day as quickly as possible, thinking if I could just make it to winter break or summer or graduation. I have realized that I have been flying through my life and have not necessarily been stopping and taking time to pause. I want to slow my pace for the next few months that I have left with the people here, and as I go on to the next part of my life. I want to challenge myself not to rush through everything and constantly be hurrying through the phases of my life. If you take anything from my speech, I want to encourage you to take it slow, because this really is an amazing place, and if you rush through it, you'll regret it. Time really does move fast here, and my best advice to you is to enjoy it while you can. Oh, and also, please don't speed in Hardin County. Thank you.